Counting down.
Hey, folks.
Here we are.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Midweek Wednesday.
yeah.
Midweek.
Blah, 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 blah.
Midweek Mountains.
Yeah.
We are here. I'm Corey.
And I'm Lori.
And we are the Mountains to Sea crew.
In case you don't know.
Pickleballers extraordinaire.
Is that much?
Not much.
Yeah.
So, what have you been up to this week other than playing pickleball?
Working. Trying to do all that year-end stuff still.
Yeah.
And then, of course, my dad tells me, like yesterday, oh, hey, by the way, I'm coming to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Not a great weekend for him to be visiting.
No, but
he didn't watch this anyway, so
yeah,
he won't hear this.
No.
But yeah, I mean, it's coming in tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, we've got a 3 and me.
Oh my God, Yorick, I'm so sorry, guys.
Coaching session.
It's only Wednesday.
Which with a almost pro level.
Could probably be pro.
Could probably be a senior pro pickleball player. So that's going to be cool. And then we got to head out Saturday afternoon, evening to Knoxville.
I'm going to Knoxville. And, pretty excited. Lori has never been there.
Yeah. I've been there before.
You have?
Yeah. I've stayed overnight. I stayed almost a week in Knoxville, I think.
I actually got a
job training one time.
Today, by the way.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've got to head over the night before. And Lori's dad will still be in town. He didn't fly out until Sunday afternoon, so he's going to have to get a ride with somebody else to the airport.
Yeah, we've already worked that out. He's all good.
Yeah, because our matches start at 8:15 Sunday morning.
Right. We were just going to go to Knoxville and then come right back. But now that we have to go the day before, we do need to do some market research, though.
That means we're going to have to go in early.
Well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yes, we can't stay out late because we got to be out.
Yeah, we can't stay out late.
So, yeah.
So we might be bringing you a brewery or so in Knoxville.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's got to be some.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's got to be one somewhere close by.
We'll do some tastings and show you what we learned. Yeah.
Yep. Because that's actually our video this Saturday. No, our video this Saturday is from the North Carolina Craft Brewers Conference. It's the next week that's going to be a brewery in Macon that we went to. So, yep.
Yeah, there's some shenanigans in that video coming out. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff with that one.
Yeah.
So
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you do 3 weeks out from a vacation or a cruise?
Well, that's about where we're at.
Yeah, Saturday. Well, today was day 23, so
yeah. So 3 weeks from Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
We're embarking on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 weeks from Saturday, we are going to be boarding Icon of the Seas, the largest cruise ship in the world.
Yay!
For the second time. Yep, we're going to be going with
no.
What?
Well, yeah.
With Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel.
Yes. Very excited about that.
With her group.
Yes.
And she booked a block of rooms back when they first opened them up and had the killer pricing.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't touch that with a 10-foot stick these days. No way.
We got very, very lucky.
And we heard she had rooms for those prices. We jumped all over it because we really wanted to go back on the Icon after the first time.
Well, and my dad was like, oh, hey, I want to go on a cruise in February. And we're like, oh, okay, well, we got this one. And he was like, no, that's too expensive. And Sherry's like, hey, I got some rooms. And we're like, oh, really? What you got? And she told us, and I was like, Dad, we will cancel our cruise and go on this one. If that's what you want.
Welcome in, Angie. Good to see you. So we're almost 3 weeks out.
I know. So
from the Icon.
Like, where should we be?
Yeah.
God,
well,
like like, let's ask you guys. Like, we'll tell you where we're at, but we're curious. Like 3 weeks out,
I wonder
are
what
you
people have done.
packed? Like,
Yeah.
that's the most important thing. Let's start with the packing, right?
The
Because
packing. All right.
everybody, has their own things with packing. Are you packed? Have you pulled out your summer clothes? Because most places it's winter, so
Yeah.
you've
It's
got
winter for
separate sets
us.
of clothes. Are you doing laundry? Are you, where are you in the process?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, we're nowhere.
Well, we're not nowhere, because if you've cruised before, you know that there's certain things that you got to do early.
Well, yeah,
If you
I'm talking
haven't
about
cruised
packing
before,
though.
well, yeah, but I mean, hey, it's all planning your trip, right?
Planning. All right, all
All
right.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so if you have not cruised before, one thing to think about is, of course, as soon as you can check in,
Oh,
because you want
yes.
your vacation to start as early as possible, right?
Right.
You want to get on that ship and be able to have fun. You paid for it. You paid for that time.
I
Might as well
will
be there,
I
right?
will say that a friend of mine is going on a cruise, and she wasn't able to check in early, and
Mm,
so when she was able to check in, her time is at 2:30 in
2:30.
the
Yeah.
afternoon. Yeah. So,
So yeah, check in as early as possible. Book your excursions
we
as
didn't even
early
get
as
there yet. Hold
well.
on. What are
This is all
you
before
rushing?
3 weeks. These are things that should have been done. We're
Well,
talking about 3 weeks to
oh, not
embarkation, right?
okay, but like let's talk about the excursion. So there's many ways to do excursions, because
You don't have to book through the cruise ship.
no, there's that. There's third party excursions and stuff like that. There's trying to get everybody together, or if you have anybody that's going with you, and trying to get that all together. It's you can't always do it more than 3 weeks out. But let's
Yeah,
just say
but
you
if you're
should
gonna,
start looking
if you're gonna
further out.
book excursions through the cruise line, which is of course the safest way to do it, but it's also the most expensive way to do it.
What's a FTTF?
Uh, uh, Fastest to the fun. That's on Carnival.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I think that's like early boarding and all that kind of
That's
stuff.
worth it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so yeah, I mean, if you're going to book through the cruise line, you need to get on there early, as soon as they release those excursions, or they're going to sell out.
But here's the thing. You don't always know when they release them. And if you're busy, you're not always thinking about looking. And then you're like, oh,
Maybe
I
so.
should start, looking and whatnot. And
Well, and how would you know?
so I think that you should first decide if you want to do an excursion, because maybe some people don't want to do excursions.
So let's back it up a little bit further.
Back it up.
Even before you you do your check-in, even before they release anything, what should you do? Or do you do this? Do you go on Facebook, look up your ship and the dates of your cruise?
Just throwing everything out. We'll be done by 9:30. No, just kidding.
Well, we got to go through it in some kind of orderly process.
There is no order.
Ah, jeez. So,
how does he do it, folks?
Just about every cruise out there, someone's going to start a Facebook group for that specific cruise.
That is very true.
So,
Are you?
If you want to stay on top of what's going on with your cruise, you can go on Facebook, you can join that group, and guess what? Somebody will have checked and say, hey, you can check in now. Hey, they've released excursions. Hey, you can book dining at this place or that place or whatever's available. So that's I would say, is your first line of attack.
All right, but what if somebody doesn't have Facebook?
Okay, well, welcome to 2025. I mean, I understand certain people don't want to be on social media.
Well, you can't blame them.
You don't have to put your picture on there. You don't have to use your real name. So, okay.
Right.
You can be as anonymous as you want to be.
I will say
and use it as little as you want to use it.
Files. We're just having a heated discussion about if you're on Facebook and whether or not you join the cruise Facebook page.
Yeah.
Because you can do the cruise line Facebook page. They also have all of that.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't tell you anything about your vacation.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
So I think it's a great, especially for if you're new to the ship or new to cruising, go ahead and join. Hey, welcome in, Hikanuki.
Happy hump day.
Happy hump day to you guys too.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
So yeah, because all the stuff that's going to be released or going to be available to check in for or to schedule, someone's going to put it out on that.
So
Facebook
I will
group
make a confession. So I do tend to join those groups. And I will tell you, more times than not, that is how I get my information.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, so they opened up the shows, or oh, hey,
I mean, that's another thing that 3 weeks out, if you want to see shows, especially on some of these bigger ships, you should have already booked it.
Yeah, you need to reserve it.
All that stuff should be done well in advance.
So, I mean, you just have to kind of figure out the timeline because it's, which is why if you are on social media, find your group, your cruise group page.
Yep.
Because you will get lots of information. You don't have to participate, some people do.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And, they talk about meetups or, trying to do stuff like that. And we did that.
Meetups, they have slot pulls.
Yeah.
They
try to do bar crawls or sail away parties.
Or they may do, what do they call them? Cabin tours, where they go and all the different types of cabins. Someone says, "Oh, come see my cabin. I've got a,
I would do that. I've never seen that though. I would do that.
Sometimes you can get on one of those, but maybe we can get one of those on our group. We've got a few different cabins at least.
Well, I know that I gave my dad the balcony.
The ocean view balcony, yeah. Because we've got an ocean view room.
Mm-hmm. Which is the first time we've had that. So.
And I'm sure some folks have like a Central Park balcony or a Surfside balcony.
Yeah.
And maybe there's something else in there.
I don't know.
Maybe somebody's got a suite or something.
In our thingy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Angie says we did a slot pull one time and it was a nightmare.
Why was it a nightmare? Was it the person that organized it, or was it just hard to all be together and do it?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little more?
Let us know your experience with that. The only thing I've seen about slot pulls, normally the person that organizes it. They put their card in, their C card
unorganized. In. Okay.
Okay. Very unorganized. Well, it's unfortunate. So they'll put their C card in. Well, normally they'll put their C card in, so they get all the points from the money that goes in the slot machine. And then basically, I think normally what they do is that you have so many spins or whatever on the slot machine for your $20 that you put in. And at the end of, I think normally they put all the money in at first, and you spin, each person that put money in spends so many times. And at the end of that, then whatever money's left, they split it among however many people. That's
I've never done it, so I don't really
generally the way I've seen
any information on
I've never done one either, but so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, these are all things that you can find out from the Facebook groups.
Well, I mean, that's good. At least you broke even on there.
Angie says they put in 20 and they won 20. Well, that's our budget.
We do. We're not huge gamblers.
We're not big gamblers, no.
I mean, if we had a boatload of money and not spending it on vacations, we probably would definitely go to the casino more and do other things.
I enjoy it. I don't have the money for it. But
I know.
Carnival Cruise Addicts, welcome in, guys.
Hey.
Good to see you here.
Away.
Yeah, don't roll away.
Old house, floors uneven. I sometimes roll away.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we give ourselves a budget of $20 a night each.
Yeah, $20 a night.
So I'll sit down in a slot machine and
Sometimes it
And
lasts.
sometimes it
it
lasts for a
doesn't.
while. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I win. Not normally on cruise ships. In St. Martin, I tend to win
Yeah.
at our casino there. Yeah.
They're all rigged.
And slot machines on the ships just don't seem to pay out very well.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And I never have enough money to sit down and play blackjack. So
Casino talk is our favorite.
Yeah. Angie says, I wish I could stop at 20.
That's all you could put in your pocket is 20.
Yeah.
That's why we could do it. But what we'll do is we'll plan one night where we can take a little extra money
Yeah.
and do something else with it. And if we don't play our $20 a night, we can take that extra money and put it to something else later.
Yeah. So
but we budget that in when we go, and just depends on how you want to use it.
So if I've got a, $100 for the night or something, I'll sit down at a blackjack table. And sometimes Laurie will talk me into going to roulette or something with her.
I won't talk anybody into roulette because you can lose a lot of money real fast on roulette.
Yeah, it seems like you can
also win.
Stretch it out for a long time on roulette too. But Carnival Cruise that we only cruise is often due to the casinos. So $20 per hour, $20 per minute, who knows? Well, yeah, we don't gamble enough to get any free cruises.
No.
Or even any discounted
surprisingly
cruises.
enough, my aunt does, and they do not gamble very much. But she gets
these
unbelievable deals, and I don't know how they do it. But.
I mean, I've seen this guy on YouTube, and I showed your dad.
With the craps, we talked about that.
The craps guy, yeah. Holy Roller, I think is the name of his channel.
Yeah, it's all about staying as long as you can.
That's all it's about. He's like, he doesn't care whether he wins or loses. He's there to spend time at the table with money on the table to get those free cruises. That's what his show's all about. But anyway, crap strategy to do that. But let's see. Angie says, I get free offers, but never have anyone that can go with me.
Hello, I'll go. Ooh,
over here. You can go without me, huh?
Corey, you will never let me go without it. It's like, no, you can't go without me. I want to go.
I'll hand you the cameras.
I'm gonna have to
let you film for a week.
Yeah.
Let's see how you like it.
I was talking about that today. I would do it, but I have no complaints because you're a professional now. I'm an amateur.
Yeah. How many times I come back to the dinner table and the video was shot vertical, and it's like,
I've learned my lesson. I've been given a hard time many times. I've learned the lesson. Turn it horizontal.
It's easy. Super easy.
Yeah, but for social media, it's better if it's up and down. Yeah.
But not for YouTube.
I know. So we went to brunch and he was like, oh, make sure you video. And I did. I even talked and, I got all this stuff. And he goes, do you have the video? And I was like, I don't want to give it to you. You're going to be mad. And he was mad.
What am I supposed to do with that? Seriously.
Well, I think you did pretty good.
Yeah. So, a picture of a cookie that's vertical, so I got to stretch it out and it's like this.
Well, I want to make sure people that wear glasses can see it. No problem. You see, I thought of that. I thought of you guys when I did that.
Oh, the random conversations we have. We're a little bit off topic here.
I know. Okay, so you've talked about so much.
No, we haven't even gotten to 3 weeks out. And what do you do 3 weeks out from your vacation?
Oh, see. Thank you very much.
Well,
they have the same video orientation problem.
The problem comes in. We've got a Pocket 3. What's that? Oh.
He has all the latest tech and all the bells and whistles.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
I don't know.
We've got a Pocket 3,
so
which is like, phone. And we've used half a dozen different things since we started. But the Pocket 3, I can throw it in my pocket, and I'm ready to go at any point.
So
And I
here's
don't have to worry about it having a pocket full of batteries like I do with other cameras. And
so 3 weeks out. Are you charging your batteries? Are you gathering your
no,
gear? No.
no,
So a year ago we were on the Icon cruise. It was the inaugural cruise, and there were a lot of vloggers on that cruise,
a
right?
lot.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
Corey goes on there with this big, huge contraption of what's that called?
well,
It was
I had a
this big,
gimbal
the gimbal,
and a mirrorless camera.
and it was heavy.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, wow, that's really cool, and this and that and the other. And the gear was great, pictures were great and all that. And the veteran YouTubers that we talked to were all like, yeah, I don't do that, it's not easy to carry around anymore.
Yeah.
And so wouldn't you know, out of all the gear he has, now he's got a little tiny Pocket 3.
I mean, I still bring my mirrorless camera with me because
You do
if you want to
get-
zoom,
yeah.
and depending on what you're doing, like in Alaska, everything's like way out there. You got to be
There's
able
a
to zoom
couple
in. So
conversations here. Pocket 3.
I use that. Yeah, Carnival Cruise Addict, Pocket 3. We have that, but not great at using it. Well,
Pick Corey's
we're
brain. He might be able to
working
help you with
at
that.
getting better with that. The biggest thing is if you flip the screen, whichever orientation the screen is, that's the orientation that you're shooting in.
Right. So make sure it's horizontal.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way too, because I have it.
And
the
you
other
flip
way.
it open, it turns on. You flip it closed, it turns off. Beautiful. Super easy. Angie says I have a whole case full of stuff to charge before we go.
We do too.
But mostly use my phone and GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got Scott Smith in. Welcome.
Hey. I
Welcome,
guess
welcome.
he's not driving.
Yeah. Hikanuki, the Pack 3 is nice. Or the Pocket 3, I guess it is. But the downside is it doesn't have great time stamping like the iPhone. That makes it harder to collate video from different sources.
Oh. Can you chime in on that?
Well, for me, the vast majority of what we shoot on right now is DJI. So we've got the Pocket 3, we've got a DJI Action 3, and now we have a DJI Action 5.
Oh, so because it's all the same platform?
It's all the same platform, so the
Okay.
timestamp is not too bad. The one thing, my next step, since we're talking tech,
oh, here we go. It's going to cost me money.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
Is to get a time code generator. That way I can upload a time code to each one of those cameras and to the mirrorless camera, and then they'll be all on the same time code.
Okay, what are you going to sell to get it?
We'll see. It's not like it's that expensive. It's like $100.
Okay.
But
Carnival Cruise Addict has got all the things.
Yeah, we got all the things. Not really.
Oh, we've got all the things. Yes, Corey doesn't do anything lower level. When he does it, he goes all out.
Not really.
And he's like, oh no, it's all about efficiency and this, that, and I need this and I need that. And then it gets, and he's like, yeah.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't do the job I need it to do, then I'll sell it and get something that does. So, so when I heard about the Pocket 3 and the DJI Mic 2.
Did you sell the Pocket 2?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, that was sold a long
sell
time
Sony?
ago. So Sony was sold, yes.
Oh, where did all that money go?
It went right back into new equipment. What do you think? I mean, most of that stuff I paid for out of my pocket. So what are you complaining about?
That's so that Lori wouldn't complain if you got new expensive toys.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, but yeah, the best thing about the Pocket 3 is the DJI Mic 2, which, you turn on the Pocket 3 and it automatically connects. There's no dongles or receivers or any other crap that you got to hook up. You just turn it on, make sure your mic's turned on, and boom, you're good to go.
That has been
the only downside is
nice.
you've got no zoom capability. But
oh yeah,
so
which is why you bring your big camera, so that if you do have some zoom, you need to.
Yes, that's it right there. Reinvested,
and it feels so good.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I bring the mirrorless camera so that I can do any shots.
Hey!
What is this?
You're our first
Oh, wow.
one! Yay! That is amazing.
I set that up and I never expected anyone
Thank
to
you
actually do anything.
so much. Wow. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. Ah,
Gosh, wait, what
big
time
shout.
is it? What day? No.
Yeah, what day,
Our
what time
first
is
one,
it?
our first one ever.
Yay.
Yay.
Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Honey,
Yeah, these
we're
guys,
growing.
I know, these guys are my heroes.
Yeah.
They started the same time we did, and they've got like 3 times the number of subscribers we
Oh, dance. So I had
did.
I guess my aunt was asking questions to my dad today about, so do you think Corey and Lori, really going to make something out of that? My dad goes, honestly, I don't know. But at least they get to go on vacation.
At least we get to go on vacation and have fun while we're trying to create this channel, and it's all fun.
Yeah,
but
it is.
anyway, and it's a learning experience.
Yes.
Even if it does take up my weekends, every weekend pretty much.
Casino video gave us a game. Oh, I didn't think you could video the casino.
Gave us a boost, huh? Okay, you can video yourself playing.
Wow.
You can't video anyone else.
Well, I'm kind of glad you didn't do that on my birthday.
Yeah.
But my dad, he does like to dabble in the casino.
Yeah.
So
but
I'm sure we're going to be.
If I think you can shoot a video at the like a machine.
Oh, at a machine.
Like a slot machine or something.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
I like that noise.
And I've seen videos like that where they just have a straight on shot of the machine and someone playing it, and
yeah.
I mean, it's worth. You could do it.
Yeah. Oh, somebody new. Well,
Travel Cake Tips,
yeah.
Welcome in, guys. They put a comment on the Cake Me Away video.
Oh.
And and I kind of chatted with them in comments and said, hey, you guys should come to Helen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's fun. We're all booked up.
Oh yeah. We're all ready to go for Helen.
We've got a couple trips ahead of that.
In fact, we're coming back from the Icon on a Sunday, and that very Friday we're leaving for Helen. Ay.
Okay, so 3 weeks out.
So yeah, let's get back to the whole point of this video, which what do you do?
No, I mean people like the whole tech. I mean, you should just talk about tech one night.
I should do a tech night.
Do it on the live stream because that was something that came up actually. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to be present. I mean, I can just go, oh, you have that too?
Yeah. So
I can just start picking some stuff up over here. Oh, look, he's got this. Look.
Yeah.
He's got this
little pocket 3. This is the awesome. Stick that sucker in your pocket and bam, you're good to go.
And it's got a magnet on it, so you can stick it to something too.
This little aftermarket case.
Oh,
yeah, this is aftermarket.
It's an
and this is
aftermarket
aftermarket.
case.
So
I
don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this little flip top case, aftermarket, it goes over, it protects the screen. Beautiful, like $12. And so I dropped the whole thing in my pocket. And this little clip thing, which I don't know what you do with that, but this back plate here is magnetic, so you can stick that to the wall in your cabin and tilt it however you needed to or whatever, and boom, you can just, there's your tripod, or stick it to a lamppost or whatever. But
contact them offline so they can chat.
Okay. All right, guys, we can certainly do that.
Yeah, he's got lots of gadgets. Oh,
yes,
Lord.
I do love my gadgets.
That would be like an hour. Is that yes, that was a Pocket 3.
Yeah, that's a Pocket 3. And let's see, where is it? Oh, yeah. This is my spare battery. Oh. This is the battery for the Pocket 3. So if it dies, I've got a little tripod mount on the bottom of it, but if the Pocket 3 dies, you can either plug it into any USB source and recharge it, or you put this stick on there like this, and bam, so it extends it a little bit, but now it's charging the camera, and you can use it at the same time. So it's like.
And how much was the that extra battery pack?
The extra battery pack was like $30-$40 or something. So
And Carnival Cruise
like
Addicts have the same one.
yeah. and with my mirrorless camera, I had like 6 or 8 of these little batteries that I was constantly changing
yeah,
out.
we got another one.
Oh, look at this.
Yay.
Wow, number 2,
Woo!
Hikanuki. Thank you so much.
Yes. Really appreciate it. They all want you to get more gadgets, honey.
Yeah.
I like big batteries.
Yeah. I mean,
They cannot.
I mean, we've got a Canon R8, and you know, it takes these tiny little batteries, and they last like 45 minutes. And so I was like, constantly, the battery was dying right in the middle of shooting something, and so yeah, I had a pocket full of batteries just trying to use that.
Oh my God,
thing.
that GoPro, and we were videoing our pickleball match, and it was in a tournament.
Oh gosh.
And it died like what, 3 points, 2
Yeah.
points before the end. And the last 2 points, especially the last point, was like epic. Like you would never see it again. And
epic point. It was our first tournament win too.
Yeah, it was, because we
and like a dummy, I didn't change the battery out on the action cam. So
we're having some fun with the big batteries. I think you're happy. I mean, yes, I'm happy.
Yes. But all right, back to the point of this video.
No, well, so, I mean, if people want to talk about other stuff, talk about other stuff. Yeah,
I guess we can.
Absolutely.
But
Nikki's number 2.
Yeah, that's awesome, guys. Thank you. I can't tell you how much we appreciate that kind of support.
That's surprising. Like like you just made our whole like year. All right, month maybe. Oh, they like the camera talk.
You like the camera talk?
We want to talk more camera talk. Why don't you show them what he? Now we're sitting at.
We're sitting at my desk.
Right, and so this is what he just randomly has.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is where I offload my video onto my computer and do all my editing. Yeah, it's a mess. So yeah, this is the Action 3 that we've always used as an action camera. And then we just got the Action 5 because for 2 reasons, really. Number one, I wanted to be able to have a second camera for the pickleball stuff. Right. If we had a camera at the kitchen, at the net area, that would be good.
Or if we were in a tournament with other people, they can have a camera, we can have a camera. Yeah. So yeah,
I mean, we ran into that situation.
That was his selling point to me.
Yeah. But the other thing about the Action 5 is it kind of works like the Pocket 3. So the DJI Mic 2 will connect directly to it. You don't have to have the dongle and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
Anyway.
So let's do this next week.
Next week
we'll do camera tech talk.
Camera tech, editing tech, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So why don't we'll put that out there?
Yeah.
This way you can kind of get your stuff out and kind of
get stuff
show
together.
Them all the fun stuff and an excuse to get another camera. That is very true, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Yeah. Well, I don't necessarily need any more cameras. I'm pretty good with cameras.
Oh my God, what time is it?
Yeah.
It's 9:33 p.m. You heard it here
now,
first.
lenses, on the other hand.
Oh.
If we ever go back to Alaska again, I'm gonna want me a nice long lens.
Oh my God. Oh, you're killing me. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the lens that I've got was okay, but could have had much better video in Alaska with a longer lens.
Oh well, we do a lot of things different this time to go to Alaska, which we are going to have some videos coming up about.
Yeah, we're going to have to
Alaska and stuff like that, and things that we would do different, and you know, for sure.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we went, we learned, we had fun, and we will do it better next time.
Can't wait to schedule the next one. Not this year, though.
Nope, it's not this year.
Unfortunately.
We got a lot of too many other stuff going on. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yo, hit the like button. Yeah.
So, okay. So Tech Talk next week.
Tech
Tell
Talk,
all your friends.
We'll do that next week. Yep.
Yeah, and you'll be prepared. But don't take all your stuff out. Just bring your camera gear and your tech stuff out.
Okay.
That was for you.
All right. So back to what we
where
were
we at?
supposed to talk
Yeah,
about. We got so much going on in our
I
chat,
know,
which is awesome. We love it. But
so I'm not
3 weeks
packed.
out.
The clothes are kind of just still sitting there, and I'm not. Well, and here's one thing about I got to go packing because packing is so important, and so we have cats now, as you guys know. I'm always like, oh my god, like she was on my desk over there walking all over my computer and stuff, and I was good. I didn't say anything, but anyway, I had a dog, Buster, a long time ago, and he used to get really depressed when I would travel or when I would, take out when I would take out my stuff. So I always packed the night before. I was waited till the last minute. So I got into that habit of waiting till the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. Corey's not that person. He wants to take a big, huge table out a week before and just start piling stuff on this table for a week. And I'm like, oh my God, no, I don't want this stuff here in the middle of the room for a week. So
I mean, yeah. So, but honestly, I wanted
in a couple days
when we got off of our last cruise in November, I wanted to take everything that I took on the cruise, wash it, put it back in the packing cubes, and throw it in the suitcase.
See, the problem with
because
that,
I'm pretty much going to bring the same stuff.
Yeah, but the problem
and
with
it's
that,
wintertime, so I'm not going to be wearing any of that stuff here.
That is true. But the problem with that is people that fluctuate in weight. If you have a few months.
Okay.
I want you to read that.
Corey is wrong, clearly. Lori knows best. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Oh, see the eye roll.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the dead stare. Do you see him? She's looking at me like this. But,
all right.
So yes, that's my issue, is that I fluctuate in weight way more than you do. So like some of the things that may have been loose or tight may be loose, or vice versa. So for me to pack 3 months early, I can't do that.
Well, let's see. Hikanuki says we pack a little later than we should do. Always bring too many clothes.
You never know what you're in the mood for.
Yeah. We're with you, but we don't fly.
All right.
We have to fly, so we end up our check bag.
See, the Carlo Cruise addicts.
Carlo Cruise says we pack the day before.
Yeah, I mean, I could do a couple of days. I'm okay with that.
I mean, it depends on if I can get all my clothes together and everything's clean and washed. I'd rather just get it done and get my main suitcase packed. My carry-on I'll pack the day before.
Well, isn't your stuff all ready to go?
Pretty much, but I mean, for a couple of days before we leave, I make sure that I got everything charged, all my equipment charged, all the cameras and batteries and everything topped off.
You know what we didn't say?
What?
You got to make your list.
Or you make a list.
I do. Very important to make a list. And then you got to check it off. And then
we bring larger outfits for the end of the cruise and smaller outfits for the first few days.
Smart.
We will blow up on a cruise and need room to grow. Yep.
If you watch our videos, you'll see that Lori has a very thin face when it starts off, and towards the end, it starts to get a little puffy.
Yeah.
Well, like I watch the videos and I'm like, oh my God, I overindulged so much. You can see it so bad.
Yep. Get back home and back on the wagon, and for sure.
Yeah.
We do tend to indulge a little bit much on these cruises.
And the last time we were on the Icon, which is where we're going again, as you all know, or if you don't know, and we have the beverage package this time. Yeah. So there may be some shenanigans at play.
I mean, the last time we were on the Icon, we did not have the drink package.
Big balloon.
We were very strict in what we ate.
We were. Well, I'd like to try and be a little strict too. Here we've got. That's the whole swellness.
Balloon on the cruise.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always sweatpants for the flight home.
Oh, that's I've never done that with sweatpants, but yes.
Hmm.
Oh, I can wear
Interesting.
stretchy pants. More to love. That's right, honey. It's just more to love.
More to love. Yep. So what were we talking about?
Oh, do we
Packing.
have somebody new? Oh yeah,
Kicking It
Embarkation
Country.
Nation.
Yeah.
And Kicking It Country.
Oh,
Hello.
Embarkation Nation. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're all
And Kicking
we're
It
all just
Country.
talking about what to do 3 weeks out, and we've talked about months out. We've talked about a couple days out.
Yeah.
We've talked about cameras and gear, which we're going to talk about next week. All Corey's techie stuff and some editing tips. And
Yep.
what else do we talk about?
Casinos.
Casino talk is so popular. And how we allot ourselves $20 a day. Well, you guys that just came in,
you got a budget somewhere, right?
You are almost caught up. So.
But hey, if we could get free cruises out of it,
I mean,
maybe we can.
Do we have enough to spend to do that? I don't know. Let's talk about hitting it big. Yeah.
Talk about hitting it big. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. I hope everybody that's watching, listening, and who's hosting all hits it big.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hit it big. I've not hit.
Yeah. That's how we cruise.
That's how we cruise. All right. I have yet to hit anything big.
Oh, look, we got extra pairs. Hit it big. Hit it big.
Prayers for everyone. Hit it big. There we go.
Woo!
Yeah. I mean, hey, getting a free cruise would be hitting it big for me.
I know. I just don't. I can't sit in the casino for that. I mean, for that long a time. Although I did on the New Amsterdam. I was at that table for at least over an hour, and you guys all left and came back, and you were feeding me wine, and I was getting toasted sitting on that chair. Then we went and did shots like stupid. There was a birthday shot though, so we had to do it. But
okay.
Farts. Anyways, yeah. So,
3 weeks out. What should we be doing 3 weeks out?
What do we?
Make your list.
Yes, I think we should start with the list and start writing stuff down.
Do you have any special nights?
No sitting. Okay, no sitting in the casino. We stand. We stand. That's not a bad idea. Are you allowed to stand? What do? You just move the chair out of the way? Do you get in trouble? Like it because it's so packed.
Oh, it depends on where you're at.
Oh no. Totally messing you up. Yeah, I know. But that's okay. That's okay.
Hikanuki says we had a small jackpot on a Mediterranean cruise because we were U.S. citizens and caught income tax.
That stinks.
That sucks.
And then, of course, you have to pay taxes on it.
Slot tournaments. Yes.
Yes.
Most of the time, we'll do a slots tournament.
Yes, we will pay. We'll pay for that.
Yeah.
Now in St. Martin, it's free.
Yeah.
But on the cruises, it's $25. I think.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's not like they're not making the money anyway, but
yeah. But I mean, gotta say, our home casino in St. Martin is the one that I love because I know every single week that we're there,
and you're just like
I'm gonna hit it big or hit it on the slots at least twice.
That out there. Shh.
Yeah. And we've won the slot tournaments there.
Yes,
that are free.
And I think I've won $100 I put on my card.
But yeah, we've both done the slot tournaments. We've both done I've done the blackjack tournament.
I have not. I thought about to have it this time.
Of course, that's tough because I mean everybody's like betting like crazy on that because
see, I don't like
the way
to
they work.
You should. Don't say you're winning.
We won on a slot tourney in Atlanta, so cool.
Nice. Yeah, so I know that I'll probably do that, And like I said, my dad likes the casino, so we'll probably frequent there quite a bit.
Yep. So yeah, get your list together. If you don't already have everything that you need, you're 3 weeks out. You have time probably
to
order it off Amazon. Yeah.
Have it delivered.
Do they have a white night? Well, do you have your white clothes if you're going to wear that, or if it's Holland America, it's orange
I talked
night.
About that today. I need a white shirt. Yeah. So.
Kanuki says they've never done a slot tournament. Don't think we could press the button fast enough.
Switch hands.
Yeah, switch hands. Or what I do is I'll put one hand over it like this, and I'll use that as a counter press. So
Oh, I don't do that, but we've got some people giving some suggestions here.
Let's see. All right, we got some hellos.
Oh yes, we believe in you
Mistakes
too.
practice. Yeah, it's not too bad. Made it to the second round, but lost miserably. It's too bad. Double fist it. Yep, I'll double fist that sucker.
Once this one gets tired, I go to the other one.
Yep. But it's fun.
You hit that by. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
So lists and charging.
your
Well,
stuff
charging
together.
gets closer.
Yeah.
So.
A few days before I'll start charging everything.
And part of the problem is too, 3 weeks out, I can't start thinking about the cruise because that's all I'm going to think about. And then I'm going to be distracted and I'm not going to get any work done. And I'm not going to want to go to work and I'm not going to want to, do all that stuff. I'm just going to want to, once I pack them, okay, I'm ready to go.
All right. So,
and let's
go on beyond 3 weeks out. Let's go to a week out.
A week out.
You bought everything that you need, that you wanted to get.
All right.
You've got your luggage tags.
My luggles.
Your luggage tag holders if you need those. You've got all your gear.
Okay.
So what do you do in the last little bit? Hey, I said, Scott, are you going to Helen? We're going to Helen.
Luggles. That's my new word. My new favorite
Luggles.
word. Luggles. I mean, what I'm trying to think what I do that last week out. I write what things I have to do. Water the plants, take care of
who's going to take care of the cats.
Right.
All that kind of stuff.
Who's getting the mail.
And of course, I pull out all of the charging stuff, make sure I charge all my gear and get that done because all that charging gear goes back into a little cube that I keep my
and he'll show you
stuff
that
in. I'll show you that next week. Yeah.
Because that's actually really handy to have.
The cables, the chargers.
Like your first aid kit. And you just kind of pick it up and you go.
It all goes in one little bag and I throw that in my main bag and boom. I need chargers. I know where everything is. It's all nice and organized.
Do you erase the memory cards?
Let's see. Erase memory cards, charge batteries, set travel notice. Yep. I normally, we can talk about tech stuff next week.
Okay.
But
all right.
Yeah.
I cannot for the life of me think of what I do a week out. Normally I'm packing within the week because Corey's like, you're not
within the week. We make sure that we,
and then I pack. He's like, that's too much stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Laundry.
Get the laundry done. Start packing things up, get things charged, charge your other electronics, So if you got a tablet or an iPad or something, or a Kindle.
Now, if I fly, I download all kinds of shows and movies and stuff like that because Corey doesn't talk to, he's always plugged in. So I need entertainment.
And we always fly because we live in North Carolina. So we're flying to Florida normally. Download a movie from Netflix or videos from YouTube. If you're if you got the YouTube subscription, get all that stuff ready to go. All right, guys, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thanks.
We're about ready
I'm
to go
glad
to bed
that you
ourselves.
like those luggles. Really appreciate the support.
If you listen to audiobooks, you get an audiobook downloaded or two. Kindle.
That's what I'm doing a week out. I'm making a list of movies and all that stuff. I think it's under 60 days.
There may be a new attendance record this year. Oh, I think he's talking about Helen.
For the Helen. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like almost 30 days out because it's just a week after we get back from the cruise.
And we're 23 days out. Yeah.
Yep.
It was fun. Thanks for coming out. I mean, we didn't really get much talk about 3 weeks out, but
then
So we talked excursions, packing. What was the other things we talked about? I don't even remember. We talked about so much.
I don't know. We've been all over the place tonight.
I
This has
know.
been so disjointed and everything.
Well, fun. Yeah, I think everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And some people are heading off to bed.
All right.
And,
And it's late, and
yeah.
And I got to be up extra early in the morning. Tomorrow's a brew
I
day.
will say, just for the record, we're going to kind of leave that out there, but always bring an extra pair of booties and an extra pair of socks. 1 or 2 pairs of socks and 1 or 2 pairs of undies.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Have some spares. I mean, I guess you could always send it to the laundry if you needed to, but
well, you just never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all your cruise specific gear. Make sure that you pull that stuff out.
Yes, because you're not going to leave that just sitting around. So you're going to put it somewhere. So you got to get your magnets.
Make sure you find it. Get your magnets and your
3070.
Your lights and whatever else you take with you. Let's see. We have to get back to editing our latest video. All right, guys.
Hey,
and
George.
George is
Just
in.
Catching
Welcome.
the last.
All right. Yep. And that pretty much gets us up.
Oh, I print all of my stuff.
Oh, yeah. Laurie prints everything.
I make a folder of like our travel insurance and our boarding ticket or anything that I might need. Because if for whatever reason I can't access it electronically, I have it in a folder and I put that with my passports.
Yeah. Day before.
And
we pull our passports out of the safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Money.
Make sure
cash,
everything gets packed up. Yep.
Those are important stuff too. That's on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our first aid kit. Check and make sure that it's stocked.
That would be good to do 3 weeks out.
Yeah, you could do that 3 weeks.
Because then you have enough time to say, okay, we need to get this or whatever, and stock that up.
Oh yeah, George and Mary have a big cruise coming up.
Wow. What's
May
17 in
Tokyo to LA, 17 nights.
Oh, wow.
That's a cool one.
Make sure you tell us about that.
Yeah. Wish we could go on that one with you guys. 17 nights. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as we've hinted at, next week we'll do a tech show. And
all of Corey's fun, cool gadgets.
All my gadgets and we'll probably talk a little bit about doonads, whatever. Watch what you say there.
That's why I didn't use that one. Yeah, what
doodads.
Doodads, that's it.
Okay.
And all is doodads.
All right.
I keep the humor in his life, folks, if you haven't noticed.
No doubt.
Yes.
Yes. So, all right. Next week, we will do tech talk, camera gear, editing, workflow.
Oh, that's a good idea, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And again, thank you all for coming out and supporting us.
And thank you.
The super chat. That was amazing.
Carnival Cruise Addicts and Hikanuki gonna shout you guys out again as our first 2 super chats.
Yay!
I mean, never thought anybody would actually do that, but thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh.
So.
Camptown Races, do that.
I did some singing earlier too.
Yep.
Reinvented.
All right, guys. We're gonna call it at that.
Yep.
I don't think we've got too much more to talk about. So
no, and if we do, it's all. Well, I mean, we're all everywhere else.
We're everywhere tonight.
Yeah. But again, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks for coming in, and until next time, guys. From peaks to tides.
We'll see you on the next ride. Oh, look, I pointed right.
You did. Bye.